So my first experience with The Last of Us was back in 2014. With the remastered version, I did a full playthrough of that on my other YouTube channel, the Apex Hound. I had 298 subscribers at the time. That channel is 158k strong now, so it's incredible to see the growth that we've had there and the evolution that we've had there. I do mainly sports games on there now, and I've moved all of my other stuff over here to game reviews and playthroughs and stuff like that, and I want to really branch this channel out and get it going this year. But yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit of a comparison video, as I last year played through The Last of Us Remastered with my girlfriend for the first time. It was the first game we ever played together, actually. She wasn't much into gaming beforehand, but yeah, she loved The Last of Us, and it was great to replay it. And now I've started another playthrough of the Part 1 remake, and it's crazy to see some of these character models and how far this franchise and game series has come. Like, just look on the left hand side how different the character model for Joel is, how good the graphics are. And I noticed especially the difference because, as I said, I did play it last year, and don't get me wrong, The Last of Us Remastered holds up really well. It still looks great, but the remake now brings it to another level. And I do not think that this game is worth $70. I think Sony made a mistake in pricing it at that point. I think this game would have been much better received if it was maybe at a $40 or a $30 price point. But I understand why they're doing it. I think they're doing it mainly because of the TV show. You know, they think that they can get a whole new audience into this game. So charging full price for people that have never played the game before makes sense, but it feels like a slap in the face to someone who paid for the remaster back in 2014, or who paid for it recently or whatever, to charge them $70 again. But it is what it is. Sarah's character model, I noticed straight away, looks so much more improved and quite a bit different actually in her facial animations and the way she looks there. But overall, I've been impressed with what I've seen so far. It's definitely been more than I expected, because when I was like watching the comparison videos on YouTube and stuff, I was like, you know what, I don't think there's that much of a difference really. But actually playing it and seeing it and seeing the world around as you're playing through it, you definitely notice quite a big improvement. So we're going to scan through the video a little bit and kind of just go through some moments that I picked out that I think show the biggest differences. And here's one as well, like right off the bat there, you'll see the lighting. Like the lighting, I'm playing in HDR on the remake, by the way. The lighting there is absolutely glorious. And I think that's something they talked about as well. They did a much more like ambient lighting and stuff like that. And I think it does look much improved in the way that it comes off on the appearance. And you have to remember, The Last of Us was made on PS3. As you can see from the character model on the right, like, look, the lighting is a lot brighter, but on the left, there's so much more detail in the character models. Like, that is 2 generations difference. Like, of course, it's a remaster on PS4, but the game was made for PlayStation 3, and this new remake was made for PlayStation 5, of course. And the biggest difference I noticed was Tommy's character model. 100%. Tommy's character model is massively improved here in the remake, and you'll see that a little bit more when we get into the part where we're running from the zombies in the city or whatever, in the town. There's lots of little subtle changes as well, like different signage, different colors on the signs. It's very random. Like, there's some minor differences. They did see the sign was black in the OG and it's blue in the remake, and look at the difference in the fire there. Like, that is a massive difference there as well, and I think that was super cool to see how much more realistic that looks in the remake there. Yeah, like, see, the dad is wearing a different jacket. Like, it's just, there's some really minor differences like that as well, where they didn't really have to change it, but it's interesting that they decided to. The signs look a tiny little bit different. Now here I noticed a big difference as well, because if you look into the distance on the OG, the cars look all blurry and unrealistic, and on the remake here, the cars look clear. It looks a lot better as the zombie is ripping this human being apart. And also in the way that people move on the screen. In the OG, it looks like the way they're moving looks incredibly robotic and strange. Especially now when we get out of the car, you'll see in the OG that, like, people have the skinniest legs you'll ever seen. They have like noodle legs, and that's something that they definitely fixed and changed in the remake, which is, oh, see Tommy's character model, guys. You'll see it even a little bit better in a minute, but good lord, it looks so much improved. Like, Tommy's character model in the OG looks a little strange, honestly. It looks a little like at least in these scenes, it looks like his lips are kind of black and weirded out. Like, now you'll see it. Look on the right here. I think you'll see it in a second. There's a girl that's running with shorts on and her legs look just so weird. And again, the fire looking much improved and more realistic there. Fire physics have improved massively. This girl here, look on the right. Look at their legs, man. So strange, dude. See this woman on the right here on the OG. She just keeps falling and she's got little chicken legs. It just looks so strange. Now this part here is the first moment in the comparison where I really like, see the way the sign is just a different color, where I just go, watch this. Watch the difference in the Tommy.
Get to the highway. Go, you got Sarah. I cannot run him.
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there.
Like, that is probably the biggest difference in the comparison video that I did so far, is like that part right there where you're just like, Tommy looks so much better. It's crazy. Now, unfortunately, we do have to watch this scene again, and you have to watch it on the remake as well, because the emotion that you see and the lifelessness when she actually passes on is like, it makes you even more sad. It's craziness.
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe. Hey, we need help. Stop. Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken. Stop right there. Okay. We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians on the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Oh, shit. Please don't. Oh, no. Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. God. Listen to me. I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby. Please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, no. Please. Please. Please don't. Please.
So there you have it. But like, just this, the tear that streams down her face even as she goes, it's just like on the right, it looks almost a little bit like a doll, like a lifeless doll. But on the remake, it looks like an actual human being losing their life, and that's something that when I was playing the remake, it just got me again. Like I feel like I almost cry I'm on the precipice of crying every time I see this scene. It just hits so hard, and it's like, I can't believe how much emotion they evoke from you in the first 20 minutes of the game. Like, that's something that I really was shocked by when I played the game for the first time, and it hasn't gone away with time. Like, every time I play this game, it's the third time I'm playing it now, I get the wave of emotions back every single time. The Last of Us is one of my favorite games of all time. Do I think that the remake has been marketed poorly, and do I think that the price point is more than it should be? Yes, but I'm also very impressed with what this remake has done in comparison to what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting after what I saw. Like, I wasn't expecting the difference to be this big, and you know, obviously The Last of Us holds up well in your mind, but when you go back and play it, you do realize, yeah, this game was made on PS3. It doesn't look like amazing. It doesn't look as good as you remember in your mind. It does still hold up great, and I think it's perfectly fine as it is. You can play it no problem and you won't have any issues. But if you want to play the best possible version of this and have it really look and run like a PS5 game, then yeah, I think the remake is the way to go, 100%. And if you've never played the game before, then I think the remake, playing it in the remake is just perfect for you, especially if you're coming in now from the TV show, and that I think is their main audience. If you're coming in after watching the TV show and you want to play the Last of Us game, you're going to see The Last of Us Part 1 on the store, and then you're going to be like, oh yeah, cool. And you won't really know anything else about it, you know. You won't know any of the controversies. You won't know any of that. But I appreciate the support, guys. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this and you want to see me do reviews and playthroughs and all that. They will be on the channel as well. Make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for all the support recently on the channel. It means a lot. Let's get to 10K subscribers and let's do it soon. But thanks for the support, guys. Really appreciate it. See you next time. Peace out.